بكم مشاهدينا في كل مكان. معادنا النهارده داخل سفارة جمهورية بنجلاديش اللي بتحتفل بعيد استقلالها ال50. من داخل السفارة هيكون لقائنا مع معالي السفير محمد منير الإسلام سفير جمهورية بنجلاديش بالقاهرة، فابقوا معنا. مشاهدينا في كل مكان، اسمحوا لنا احنا النهارده موعدنا داخل سفارة جمهورية بنجلاديش. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the Republic of Bangladesh. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Thanks for having me.
Have you seen lots of tourist places here in Egypt, and which one do you really like?
Everyone is so interesting. So it's difficult for me to mention, but the most I liked, I can tell you, is of course, everybody knows, it's the Luxor. It's our people also know it as the capital of the Pharaoh, so it is so famous. Just last week, it was my brothers who came from USA to visit Luxor, so they were very happy. And also I visited Siwa, and we were excited to swim in the salt lake. When they were floating, it was so interesting. And of course, there are some other I liked. I visited up from all through the Sinai Peninsula, from Sharm el-Sheikh up to Taba, the Jordanian border. So it was very interesting. Of course, I went several times to Alexandria, of course, and Aswan also I visited. And I'm sure by next few months I'll be visiting all the remaining cities which I couldn't visit, and our people wants to visit also. Because of COVID, they couldn't. But once COVID will be receding, COVID will be not that much a big problem. I'm sure many tourists will come, and I hope to accompany them to visit other places.
So from the capital of the pharaohs to the new capital of Egypt, Your Excellency, please, how do you feel? And you are the first foreign embassy that has a place in the new capital of Egypt. How do you see the new capital in the future also?
Thank you for asking these questions. I was so happy that I am the first. I didn't even know that I am the first to buy the land. I thought Egypt is our brotherly country. We have relations from the beginning of our independence. Since we got independence, we have very good relations with Egypt. So I wrote to my government, requested that we should buy a land of our own, so that we can say this is our land of in our brotherly country of Egypt. So I decided to take a good plot. Alhamdulillah, we got a very good plot in new capital, and it is one of the big plot. It is 4.5 Fidan land, and we'll have our own building of our ambassador's residence and also the embassy building. And there will be a lot of places for holding receptions, for other programs. So it is good. And I feel proud that I could have our own embassy in the land of Egypt. This is not only that we are moving to new capital, but I found it is so big, huge investment, so big activities going on, that I must praise, I must say thank you to President Sisi that he has taken this bold step. He has taken this brave step to build a new capital, which we learn from Honorable President Sisi, because we have the same problem in Dhaka. It is so crowded, like old Cairo. Our Dhaka is so crowded, we cannot move. Our car doesn't move. That's why we have planned many times to move our capital from Dhaka to other nearby cities, but we couldn't. That's why I was thinking that if I could tell our leadership that we can learn from President Sisi, we can learn from Egyptian leadership, that our capital can be moved like the Egyptians are doing. That's why it was my plan that I should learn more about how President Sisi is doing, how the Egyptian leaders are doing, how they are shifting their capital from old Cairo to the new capital. And I hope next few years it will be one of the nicest, one of the smartest, one of the best city in the world, the new capital. I really liked it. That's why my plan was to move to the new capital.
جمهورية بنجلاديش الشعبية هي دولة تقع في شرق جنوب قارة آسيا. دكا هي العاصمة الرسمية والسياسية لبنجلاديش، وتشتهر بزراعة الأرز والشاي والسكر. تعرف بنجلاديش بأنها الجوهرة الخضراء في جنوب آسيا، والسياحة في بنجلاديش تضم مزيجا فريدا من المعالم ومواقع التراث العالمي، وأهمها كوكس بازار. مدينة كوكس بازار. تقع مدينة كوكس بازار السياحية في شيتاغونغ، وتعرف أيضا باسم بانوا بمعنى الزهرة الصفراء، ولديها أطول شاطئ رملي في العالم بطول 125 كيلومترا مربع. جزيرة سانت مارتن. سانت مارتن على الرغم من صغر حجمها وإنما هي الجزيرة المرجانية الوحيدة في بنجلاديش. تبلغ مساحتها 8 كيلومترات، ويمكنك الاستمتاع بمناظر شروق وغروب بها غاية في الجمال، وفي الليل تكون النجوم واضحة ورائعة. مدينة سوندربان. سوندربان تعني الغابة الجميلة، وذلك بسبب وجود واحدة من أشهر غابات المنجروف في العالم بالمدينة، وقد تم تصوير العديد من الأفلام الوثائقية عن هذه الغابة الغريبة. وتحتوي المنطقة على عدد من مواقع التراث العالمي لليونسكو، بما في ذلك حديقة سوندريان الوطنية. مدينة باندربان. باندربان تعني سد القرود، وتمتلك المدينة سلسلة من الجبال الجميلة وشلال شويلو بوربات، وأكبر معبد بوذي في بنجلاديش، ويعرف باسم بودا داتو جادي، وغيره من المعابد.
In the middle of this new dreams and visions for your country, how do you see the position of the women in Bangladesh?
Very good questions. In Bangladesh, you know, although as I was telling we are Muslim, but I proudly say that we are moderate Muslim. We are liberal Muslim. In the sense that we are very pious, we are very good, but we are not extremist. We don't have that much problem with the extreme people. We are very peace-loving people. We have other religion. We have Hindu, we have Buddhist, we have Christians also some. But we are brothers. When there is any program of Christians, we participate. When there is any program of Muslims, they participate. Our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina says, religion is yours, but celebration is everybody's. That means when there is a celebration, it may be Christian or Muslim, but we celebrate together. So our relationship is very good. And then the same way, same thing applies for the women. Our women are free to do any job if they can. Our women are in the army, our women are in the police, our women in the judiciary, our women in the universities. In fact, in the universities, there are more girls than the boys. And our Prime Minister, you know, she is a lady. Our Speaker is a lady. Our Parliament opposition leader is lady. So ladies are free to do any job if they are capable, and they are enjoying full freedom. Our most important sector of economy is garments. In the garments, 90% workers are women. And they are contributing too much in our economy. $42 billion we export to European and American markets, our garments. So these are produced by the girls. And who are those girls? Very simple girls, coming from the village, very normal girls, even those who doesn't have much education. That's how that's how women are empowered. When a girl had a small job, maybe small job, but she earned some money, then she feel empowered that, yes, I have my own value, I earn some money. So when women earn money, what does she do? She spends the money for her children. She sends her son or daughter to the schools. That's how you see they help the families to grow, to families to be educated. That's how our women are empowered. And another aspect how we empower our women is microfinance. Bangladesh is very famous for microfinance, means giving small loan to the poor girls, not to the men. When you give a loan to the men, they spend it, maybe for cigarette or something. But when you give a small loan to the women, they invest it. They buy a cow. They sell the milk. They buy...
They change their life.
Yes, they change their life. Not their life, they are the family's life, the children's life. That's how we empower our women.
Traditions. The Bangladeshi tradition, do you see any similarity in between it and the Egyptian here?
I can see similarity, especially in, if you say, Islamic tradition like Ramadan. Mm-hmm. In Ramadan, I have seen most of the fitr, we take, when we break our fasting, or when we take our food, our salah, almost same. And also when our dresses, most of the people, when they go for Jummah prayer in Friday, they wear the same long dress. Also the women. So dress, even food. Your kushari is very famous here. Almost same, we have another one, but looks like kushari. And also the one mulukhaya, almost the same we have, this type of soup. So food, culture, dress, and even education, especially madrasa education, Islamic education, the same. So all this tradition, even marriage ceremony, we put our people put henna, henna. So almost the same in social, in education, in religion, we have the same tradition. That's why we feel, when I come Egypt, I feel home, that I came back to home.
Please allow me to go back to the cooperation between Egypt and Bangladesh, especially in the field of investment. How much is the volume of the investment, the Egyptian investment in Bangladesh, and the opposite?
Thank you. Investment is one of the most important aspects of bilateral relationship between any of two countries. Bangladesh and Egypt are now enjoying very good relations, also in the investment field. Many Bangladeshi entrepreneurs, they are small and also big. There are some big garments owners in Egypt from Bangladesh, especially they are based in Alexandria. And there are small, they said Warsaw. There are small investment about 100 machines or 200 machines of garments. They are investing here in Egypt. From Egypt also there are some investment in Bangladesh, especially in telecom. Has gone to Bangladesh and they have invested, and also in tourism, in hotel they are investing. So for investment from Bangladesh is coming here, and also from here investment is going. Another aspect is agriculture. Many people want to come, and already they informed me that Bangladeshi investors want to come in Egypt to invest in agricultural sector. I know agriculture is very developed in Egypt. Our people want to come here, share your experiences, take training from our Egyptian brothers. So investment also in tourism. We couldn't develop that much as Egypt has developed in the tourism sector, especially in hotel and other hospitality sector. We want to learn from Egypt. So Egyptian people can go and invest in Bangladesh in hospitality sector, and also our people can come here. So tourism, agriculture, education, and even health. These few sectors where we can develop investment by both ways, both by Egyptians, both by Bangladeshis.
وبكده انتهى موعدنا النهارده من داخل سفارة جمهورية بنجلاديش. الموعد النهارده كان مع معالي السفير محمد منير الإسلام سفير بنجلاديش بالقاهرة. اشوفكم على خير الحلقة الجاية، وإلى اللقاء.